Tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. EST, U.S. jobs report drops, Wall Street frozen, retirement accounts blinking red, CNBC countdown live. But here's the secret they won't tell you. The market already knows. Hedge funds positioned last week. Big banks hedged trillions. While you wait for headlines, $20 trillion in leverage shifts silently. One bad number and 90-day crash accelerates to 30 days. Hit subscribe now. Notifications on. This is your portfolio's last warning before liquidation. Let's break down why tomorrow's data kills the rate cut dream and ignites the collapse. Flashback to January 29 FOMC. Powell steps up. Economy strong but uncertain. Inflation 2.4%. No cut until July 2026 at earliest. Markets, S&P up 0.8%. Tech jumps 1.2%. Gold smashes 5,600 record. Why no panic? Institutions didn't need Powell's words. They read the tea leaves, softening jobs data. November payrolls, just 64,000 added. Unemployment spikes to 4.6%, highest in 4+ years. Reuters poll says December, pathetic 55,000 jobs. That's not growth, that's stall speed. Tomorrow's report confirms it. Picture this. Bureau of Labor Statistics hits publish. Non-farm payrolls print 40,000, worse than expected. Unemployment ticks to 4.7%. Average hourly earnings flat at 0.2%. Wages cooling fast. What happens? S&P futures gap down 2%. NASDAQ tanks 3% on tech rotation out. Gold surges to $5,700. 10-year Treasury yield dives below 3.8%. Powell's no cut till July becomes no cut ever. Why? Labor market resilient narrative shatters. Fed dots shift, 0 cuts 2026. Terminal rate locks at 3.75%. Your 401k trapped in crowded long tech trades. Don't believe me? Look at history. March 2025 jobs miss, S&P minus 4% in 3 days. August 2024 payroll flop, Fed pauses cuts for 6 months. November 2022 blowout strong, markets chop sideways 90 days before hiking cycle ends. Tomorrow flips the script. Consensus whispers 57K average Q1 2026 jobs, but underground chatter 30K max. Manufacturing sheds 15K, services cool to 20K gains. Government adds fake 10K seasonal. Real private hiring 0. This isn't recession signal, it's confirmation. Economy muddling through? Nah, muddling down.
Wall Street knows. BlackRock rotated 500B into tips last week. Vanguard dumps small caps for mega caps safety. Citadel shorts NASDAQ futures gamma explosion ready. Retail chasing January rally top. Robinhood volumes spike 40% on FOMO. You buy NVDA dip, institutions sell into your bid. JP Morgan outlook, 1 cut max 2026. Terminal 3 to 3.25%. BOA whispers June-July easing? Dream on. Jobs weakness was their cover. Tomorrow's strength, or less weak, kills it. Growth forecasts? Blue chip 1.8% GDP 2026. Translate? Stagnation. Inflation sticks 2.4%. No cuts needed. Tech fracture accelerates. Microsoft minus 6% AI spend shock. Tesla first revenue drop ever. Apple earnings next week, consensus $2.35 EPS, but services growth slows to 11%. China sales tank 5%. iPhone upgrade cycle dead. Mag 77T Club loses 1 T in a week. Where does money go? Gold at $5,600 loves uncertainty. Trump Greenland resource pivot weakens dollar further. BRICS watches adds gold reserves. Debt to GDP 128%. 100B monthly interest. Fiscal expansion, competition for capital kills private investment. Stocks, dead money till cuts. No cuts, dead period. Your 90-day crash roadmap updates now. Days 1 to 15. Jobs confirm strength. S&P fake rally to 6,200. Retail piles in. Institutions exit full. Days 15 to 45. Inflation ticks up on wage stickiness. Powell hawkish March FOMC. Tech corrects 15%. Gold $6,000. Days 45 to 90, leverage unwind, hedge fund gamma squeeze blows 5T, S&P tests 5,800, NASDAQ minus 25%, retail panic sells into void. Why 90 days? Exact 2022 playbook. Tech peaked Jan, bottomed April, May. Sentiment identical, leverage matches, history rhymes loud. Institutions control 85%, 20T derivatives, ETFs, options. BlackRock 11T AUM, Vanguard 9T, hedge funds 4.5T. They own the game. Retail 15% max. Tomorrow they watch. Payroll beats 100K, mild relief, but crowded longs cap upside. Miss 20K, panic sell-off, VIX to 25. Unemployed at 4.8%, recession odds 60%, no cut path locked. Gamma highest since 2021, one trigger, cascade. Light January volume, no buyers left. Trump factor explodes. Tax accounts 600K families applied already. Greenland talks back off EU tariffs, dollar hit. Shutdown round 2 whispers in DC. Credit rating, Moody's warns again. Powell defends cautious Jan stance, but fiscal juice pushes growth 2.3%, Fed.say. Reality, job freezes spread. Indeed forecasts, posting stabilized 6.8 to 7.4 M, no growth. Hiring tough for job hunters and employers. Perfect stagflation brew. Stocks hated. Protect now. Cash 20% portfolio. Tips ladder. Gold ETF GLD. Short NASDAQ QQQ puts. Avoid tech till 20% correction. Watch post jobs. Volume fade. Unwind started. Tech options gamma spike. Trap sprung. Tomorrow 8:38 a.m. Live reaction video drops 10 minutes after data. Triggers named. Subscribe. Bell on. Your money's future decided in 140 characters from BLS. Fed meeting didn't move markets. Tomorrow's jobs does. But Wall Street positioned first. Will you? Collapse clock ticks. See you at the print.